Welcome back to Character Select. Dave and Guard. Scavenging.
Oh, at least it's
You
the
wanna fucking go?
regular kind of murderizers.
Oh, Star Maddened Explorer, yeah.
Ooh, these are the guys that we can sometimes get hull from.
Boom.
Those ones seemed particularly inept.
Oh, we can
nope,
only
just
loot
the
the
random
hold.
treasures.
But we get
A little buddy.
an
Nice.
uncanny specimen, so yeah, a little buddy.
We didn't keep any of the old ones of those, did we? I don't think so.
No.
Nope.
No, we didn't.
Nope.
We kept some moments of inspiration and visions of the heavens, but unfortunately we lost all of our sky stories, all of our tales of terror.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. We had enough to write this Song of the Sky, too. Or start it, anyway.
Yeah, enough to get the first step going.
I shall fire the gun out of anger. Worked out well. My anger is relieved. Where the hell are we going? Oh shit, this is where we saw the guess. Oh, sorry, something.
Oh no.
Some way down to the right.
That looks too close to the wall to be anything but a like random event, I think.
Yeah, it would definitely be a random event. There's the guess. I don't think they saw us, though.
You. Stay away, you goons.
But I mean, it's kind of right there. We could do it.
Sure, we could take a glance. Take a gander.
And supplies can be converted into fuel straight up.
Check 'em out. Oh, straight up?
Yeah. If
Hefty.
you run out of fuel, you chuck a supply into the engine and it just turns into a can of fuel.
Nice. Coraline's arrest.
Oh, we lost our saying device.
Oh.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh well, it's something that glisters. Oh.
And
Maybe it's a fuel.
we out. Oh, it was hull.
That's interesting.
I didn't even know that was an option.
Me neither.
Whoop.
Goody goody.
Oh, sorry.
We found
Something down to the south. We can't really do that because we don't have the
Yeah.
fuel.
Whoa. That is too close to the camera for my comfort.
Yeah.
These
Is it moving?
objects. Yes, they are.
Oh, that's creepy.
They are twisting you.
London, you seem to be falling apart at the seams a little bit. Just thought you should
At
know.
the edges.
Also, I think the difference between seeing a question mark on the map and seeing like the actual thing is
Yeah.
whether or not you've explored the area.
Oh.
So if it's a dark area, it's going to be a question mark, but if it's an area you've explored, it'll tell you what it is.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know that for sure, but that
Makes
seems
sense
logical.
to me.
Super cannon.
Bwah, 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 bwah.
Okay. So the bit between is to the west.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Okay. So we still got plenty of fuel. Your new MP is here!
Woo!
Sorry.
Rejoice!
Your new prospective MP is here, I should say. Alright. So... Ooh, the Clay Conductor is here.
Oh yeah, we can recruit him.
Oh, but he needs 3 sky stories.
Ah,
God damn it.
yeah, shoot. Forget about that.
The last day? A horn blares. What?
Ooh.
The factory doors creak open. Those workworlders lucky enough to have reached the end of their service blink in the light of freedom. They were young when they first arrived. Now their skin is calloused and wrinkled, aged not only by hard labor, but the slow-burning light of the clockwork sun. Help a workworlder with their paperwork. They are due to be released, but Brabazon never makes it easy. Or we could recruit crew, but we don't really need crew.
Yeah,
Do you want to try and help them?
Crew. I don't... Yeah, might as well. We don't know what the failure does, but well, I guess we'll find out. No.
Yeah. Fortunately, the hope of freedom in the workers' eyes fade. They shuffle back through the gates. That sucks. All right. We don't want to attempt to converse with the overseer. Stand for Parliament in the Brabazon work world.
Oh, it's refunded if you win. 31% chance.
Yeah. It's safe enough to stand for Parliament.
I wonder if we
if
can
it doesn't
try
work here,
again.
then...
For Starshine.
Yeah, if it doesn't work here, I believe that there'll be another opportunity for somebody to stand for another port. So...
Okay, well, we can try it.
Oh. Polls are not in your favor. Your opponents appear to have the will of the people behind them. Fortunately, it's a long way. You suspect it will not be long before the winner tires of their new position and steps down. Okay.
Nice.
So, in order for that to work, we need more irons.
Yeah. Regular man would have been voted an MP.
Regular man would have fucking nailed it. They're selling barrels of
already.
Ooh, they're selling fuel. Sweet.
Nice.
Boop. And then they're selling barrels of unseasoned hours.
Ooh,
for
those are
like 15
rare.
less.
We can buy like 4 of those. Yeah.
Okay. And away we go. Wait, no, Doc. Sorry. I made a mistake.
Forget? Oh, did we forget a port report? Wait, we couldn't write a port report. I think. Yeah. You can't get a port report from Little Nice. And I don't remember finding a way to write a port report.
Well, there's an option to attempt to converse with an overseer. Maybe that'll do it.
No,
but we got the sky stories.
Now we got 3.
Which means we can get the clay conductor.
Oh yeah, now we got 3.
Boom.
Nice.
Say a few words.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Officers. Boom. He was not our first officer because we had the incognito princess.
Yes.
Alright, where are we going now? We're still trying to find perjurance.
Yeah. Where could it be, though?
It could be in this area up here.
Yeah,
it could be way over here.
Way over there was where we were headed, I think.
Alright, so stop in London to resupply and drop off these hours and then head west? Okay.
Yeah.
Can do, Cap.
Sounds like a plan.
I also put this gun on the left click instead of the right click, because right click is weird. Cap, I'm shooting with my left hand. It just doesn't feel right.
I believe in you.
Does this cause any problems? I don't think it does.
I wonder if that windy wind is still there.
Maybe.
The warbly wind.
It sounds like it. You can kind of hear it. Yeah, it's still there.
Should we try going into it?
Shh.
See if
that wasn't me moving sideways, by the way. That was the wind.
Up.
The storm that speaks.
Oh.
Get the hell out of here.
Hey, don't we want to... Was it talking? Let's go in.
Yes.
Let's go in.
All right. It's a bad idea, but I'm down.
You don't get that kind of opportunity more than speaks in a voice all your time at the ministry.
Now terror is going way up.
No, it's just going a little bit up. Oh! Interact!
Here in the eye of the storms, the winds ease. You are ringed by scudding clouds. Pallid radiance illuminates your engine like the ghost of sunlight. Purple lightning threads the storm. The voices on the wind clamor, till the grumble of irritable thunder stills them.
Like the ghost of sunlight. What's the other thing that's required for that?
So we need to have searching for the sigils, an otherworldly artifact. We had so many with regular man. He had like 9. God.
Or more. We have the storm attention, and it tolerates
There's a
us.
1 in 3 chance for success here.
What if we scroll down?
Ooh. Sacrifice undistinguished souls to appease the storm. This may allay the storm's wrath. The odds are against you. You can try as many times as you have souls to offer.
We have
or you can
sacrifice
sacrifice
in the bank, but
yeah,
and
but
I
we
guess
don't need to. It has no opinion.
It
of
has
us.
no opinion.
So it will hear us.
Let's chat.
Oh.
No.
15 terror. It's displeased with us. A blast of thunder judders your engines, shaking screws loose from plating. The voices in the storm quickly fall silent. Has your impertinence angered the storm that speaks? A stab of monitory lightning flashes past your engine, missing by pointed inches. A warning, perhaps.
Well, let's get out of here. It will not speak to you.
God, that's so creepy. And awesome.
So, fun fact, the storm that speaks is the ghost of the sun. The star.
That's awesome.
I don't know if it's the ghost of that star. Like that, I think that was Albion's sun. But yeah, it's the ghost.
It's right next to London, too. That can't be good.
I think it moves.
I don't think it's a weather effect.
Yeah, I don't think it was there when we first entered with regular man.
Definitely not.
No.
Boop.
Boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop.
I really should stop doing that because one time I'm going to shoot it. And there's going to be a fucking guy just wandering past. I'm going the wrong way. God damn it. Hey, but we found Edie's Promise.
Yay!
And a very narrow passageway, so it works out.
So, all in all, our terror could have gone up a lot more than that. From speaking to a literal god.
I mean, a literal pissy god. Let's not forget that.
An angry...
Jesus.
Angry fellow.
Boop. I mean, if it is in fact the ghost of a sun,
yeah,
I
wouldn't be too happy either if the people from the group that killed, remotely related to the group that killed me, showed up being like, "Hey, what's up?" in the least tactful way possible.
Hey, how's it going? I hate you. Cool. How's the weather?
What's up?
Can you imagine just going up to the sun, which is a god, and just being like, what's up? Hey, the amiable vagabond is here, but he needs sky stories as well. So. Floating Parliament wants 5 more consignments of good bronze wood.
Ooh, I don't think we have that. We've only got 1 left.
Yeah, and 3 more crates of sufficiently packed dangerous munitions. Boop, boop, boop,
we
boop,
do
boop,
have
boop,
that.
Boop, boop, boop.
But
we do, but we'd have to go back to Parliament, so...
I think we should take the munitions one, but not go back there yet.
Okay. Before I forget... No. Thank you. All right.
No.
So we have 1,600 sovereigns. Nothing really worth buying.
Nothing.
Unless we wanted to get the Beulah.
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 Wait, what does the
but
green
anyway.
canning system give?
Hold in addition to butchery.
Nice.
Yeah. The Silken Salon, where we can donate stuff to.
How to get money?
Contact the generous princess with your cryptic benefactor.
Ooh.
Which I believe would consume our cryptic benefactor, but it gives us money and experience. And what else are we going to use it for?
I don't know what else we can use the cryptic benefactor for.
Well, we had one with regular mana and it never came up.
Oh, did we? When did we get that?
I don't remember, but we had one.
Well,
do you want to do it?
Sure.
Money is money.
We'll get one later on if it's important. I'm sure. Yeah.
I think we shall be very great friends. Fortunately, we can't recruit her here.
Nope.
We could repair the locomotive.
Though.
Oh, that's right.
The tobacco shop didn't have anything.
No. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the other thing that we can do is turn in our port reports.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Don't do that when there's a fucking thing around it. Jesus.
People in the random London habitations wondering why they're... wondering why the cannon fire's hitting the side of their buildings.
Damn it, it's that gosh damn Dear A. Thibodeau again, isn't it? He's got a reputation as a loose cannon. I didn't think he actually meant he had a loose cannon. Jesus. Alright. Office of Works. No. Public decency. Learn how you can be of use. Blah, blah, blah. Here's your port reports.
Yes.
Port report.
Yeah.
Apparently. If we get enough, we can get a ministry stamp permit. Here we can get a cryptic benefactor. We just need to have 6 or more.
Yeah.
Oh,
an invitation to Perdurance? Perdurance?
Perdurance.
How many do we need for that?
3.
Huh.
And we have 1.
I wonder what that means.
Maybe we can't find it until...
Yeah, I wonder if that is that. If you can't go
let's become a horologist again.
Do you remember the answers, Dave?
Yes, if the current time in Perdurance is 7:15 on the dot and the time in Albion is 18:34, what pray tell is the current time in Lustrum? It's 18:34.
Yes.
Yeah. Train at Brabazon arrives at 11:30 in London. The current time shown on the Master Brabazon is 14:30. If the train took exactly 1 hour to make the journey, it does not. What is the accurate time of the departure? 10:30.
10:30.
And then he falls asleep. Yay!
Andre Thibodeau is also a horologist.
Hooray!
Huzzah! Yes.
Times change, I've heard. Well, not if I have any say in it. I wonder, because there was that horologist that you picked up in New Winchester that one time, way back when. I wonder if there's like new conversation now that we're horologists. Yeah. And then the Office of Works wants 2 caddies of dried tea and a vision of the heavens. We have those.
Ooh.
Not on us right now, but we do have 2 caddies of dried tea back in the bank.
Yeah.
We actually have like 4.
That's a good.
Chugga, 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 chugga. Shade turn. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ.
Chugga. Careful there.
Chugga chugga chew crash.
Chugga chug.
It's not that I'm a bad driver. It's that the heavens are constantly shifting, and it makes it hard to gauge the distance between the train and the buildings. And sometimes you're like, I'm gonna go for this gap, and then you fucking hit something. I didn't think I was gonna hit that. I honestly didn't think I was gonna hit that. I was making a joke, but Jesus.
It's not my driving. It's the buildings that move.
Well, when you put it like that, I sound like an idiot. Thanks, Guard. Oh, Jesus. Repair your locomotive. Sure. It costs 21 sovereigns to fix the fucking crash damage.
Nice.
J-turn. Alright, we'll drop this off and then we'll go. I guess we shouldn't look for perjurance then.
Yeah, maybe. Well, we have 2 places. We technically have 2 places we can get port reports from.
Would you, perchance,
I?
to talk to a man-made god?
Perhaps.
Office of Works. Here you go. 300 sovereigns.
Nice.
All right.
Wait, what's our next?
So, I think we want to go over here.
Yeah.
Almost to the edge. But...
Do we not get another one right away? Office of Works?
Damn it. Okay. I'm always with the smart thinking. No. There we go. Like a glove. 2 bolts of bombazine, freshly oiled, full stop, with 2 uncanny specimens. So
we need one more uncanny specimen.
Yeah, I think we have the bombazine back in the bank because we bought a bunch of it that one time.
Yes.
Thirsty bombazine.
Thirsty. The thirst. It thirsts for being included in something or other. Soon the bombazine will be sustained.
Alright, here's the Throne of Hours, which is conspicuously golden. No, fucking asshole!
Wait, did that damage us?
Yes!
Are you sure?
Yes, it took 2 hull damage! What a fucking dick!
What a goon! An absolute bean.
Thibodeau? He can't fly around my Throne of Hours. Crash. Fucking T-bone. Oh my god. I'm a bad driver, but at least I'm not randomly running into people. Jesus. Alright, we need to go east.
Yogis.
Is that a bridge? That is not a bridge, but that is supplies.
Ooh.
2 hull.
Ooh.
Thanks for repairing the damage we took from that stupid locomotive. God damn it. I kind of wish there was like an auto run button in this game.
Yeah.
It'd just be like constant forward motion because holding my finger down on W is very tiring. London falters here. The sky becomes stony. Its paths barred by sudden crags.
So, I don't know if it's because of that, but I think from I looked it up, I think all the fog is from being... Oh wait, no, we aren't irritated with the Big Mama anymore. Are we?
The burrower below?
Yeah.
No.
Did we inherit Friendo's Angry?
God damn it, we did!
Yep, we inherited
Fuck
the
you,
Angry.
burrower.
But
So
yeah,
all of this fog?
I think the heavy fog is from that, and like the more irritated the burrower gets with you, the like more obscured everything is.
So they can only ever be not interested, interested, or angry at you.
Okay.
Those are the 3 states. They cannot be more.
Okay.
So I know that for
Okay,
sure.
yeah, so I think the obscurance is from her being irritated at us.
Interesting.
This looks like a death trap.
Hey, a port.
Oh.
Just to the north. How do we get there? Boom, boom, boom,
Do we have to
boom,
go
boom.
around?
Yeah, I think we do. Because we can't go left, so we have to
Yeah.
go up and left. I'm not sure what port that would be.
Things are getting dark.
Yeah, the vignetting on the side is getting kind of bad.
Yeah.
Our terror is at 36.
At least the background isn't too spooky here, knock on wood. It's just
Knock
kinda
on wood.
sepia. Everything's kinda sepia.
Oh, the
there's
tree's
a
blowing in the breeze.
Branch of Majigler. Oh, there's more movie branches. This area kinda looks like Old West. Oh hey, it's a monitor.
Hello. No. Jesus. What is with these assholes just trying to run into us, guard? What did I do?
We're the only ones who can drive, Dave. Don't worry about it.
And that's me
Oh,
we're talking
Is that
about.
around the corner?
Yeah. A bleak and
Nice.
stony stretch of sky. Bat.
It does a lot of damage.
Bells chime in the distance. Time ticks erratically here. I don't think we can go south there. We cannot.
Nope. But there, maybe?
It like takes them.
I'm not sure how to describe it, but turning feels heavier all of a sudden. Like,
Oh,
oddly difficult. Ow, ow, ow. Fucking asshole.
that's a marauder. That was an amazing bevy of misses.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Suck my
Oh,
gun.
we were one away.
Raid the safe to gain money or break into the captain's cabin to get unusual items.
What's our lowered money?
Alright.
Dollar bills.
34 sovereigns. McFarland's Glen. Supplies refreshed. Hey, it's getting whiter. I think.
Perhaps.
Ooh, I think we're in the right place. Irrigators spray out plumes of misty water, preserving this oasis.
The Orm's World. Ew.
An irregularity in the galley. The table is neatly laid, but the plates are glued in place and the cutlery nailed down. The culprit is quickly discovered when she tries to nail the chief engineer's hat to the chief engineer's head. Everything has its place, she explains when she's dragged before you.
See, that's a different touch of the skies.
Yeah. So we can send them back to work, confine them to quarters, or give them some brandy.
Send them back to work.
Fingers crossed? No.
Ah.
Suck.
Ah!
5 terror, 4 hull. You harry them back to work with carefully stewed mixture of encouragement and chastisement, but their obsessions only continue to consume them. They make mistakes, some of which are dangerous, and their persistent oddness unsettles the crew. Orm's World? What the hell is Orm's World? This is not where I thought we were.
Orms. We'll have to get our orms in order.
The Hour of the Wolf.
It'll pass.
You want to drink? It'll pass. No, it won't. Terror goes up by 5, but we got a tailless hare! Hooray!
Yeah.
There's a new port here though, so that'll reduce it.
It's a good thing we're about to discover the Royal Society.
Welcome to the Royal Society, I guess.
The Clockwise Kingdom.
Yeah, the achievement for finding all the locations in London is the Clockwise Kingdom.
Huh.
Pretty mansions of stone and glass rise above the verdant gardens, while below machines whir and groan. A persistent sound of hammering pounds through the air. Mr. Menagerie is here, apparently.
Of course.
The Celestial Exhibition or the Royal Society. There's also Nell's Tower, the Rochester Club, Portsmouth House. They're selling a bunch of tea and carefully packed crates of munitions.
Everybody's selling tea. Nobody's buying tea.
It's true. Except that one guy. And he also wanted a Sky Story or some bullshit.
Well, yeah, see
Royal
what
Society's Observatory. Okay, let's start at the start.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to the Celestial Exhibition or the Royal Society? Okay.
Might as well go in top to bottom. Oh.
To the delight of mostly himself, the mellifluous president is planning an exhibition in the Royal Society. Its theme will be the science of the skies. He's happy to pay visiting captains for items of interest they may have come across.
Okay,
so we can trade in uncanny specimens to get stuff.
Yeah, progressively
also
more for
artifacts.
a slightly better deal. A condemned experiment. Oh, searing enigmas. I didn't know we still had those. For a lot of money.
They sear a lot.
Fitting.
Alright, the words Nullius in Verba are written across the stonework above the great bronzewood doors. Her renewed majesty has granted these grounds to the finest minds in Albion to work here. Their purview is to invent, to hypothesize, to discover, and most crucially, to watch the stars. The mellifluous president greets you. He directs your attention to the new marble on the floors, to the cheerful portraits of distinguished Royal Society members lining the hallway, and finally to the very large portrait of himself in his plush library. We do like captains here at the Royal S. We need our space and, frankly, our comforts to think. But it is you brave souls who do the real legwork. Extremely educational. If not, our gardens are extremely fine, as is our conversation and the port.
The port. I wonder if he means... port, like the port.
Booze.
Yeah.
Well, let's get a port report.
Yes.
The Royal Society hums with activity. The preparations for a new wing of Airy House are in motion. The mellifluous president is convening another committee to continue the renovations of the gardens. The astronomers are excited about a star of burnished amber seen far to the east. The Rochester Club, regrettably, continues at high speeds.
Regrettably.
So we could visit the president to see if he has any work. We could wander the gardens, but it has a very low chance of success.
Why not have a stroll? Assumedly there's... let it run wild. No!
You said take a stroll!
No, I was just talking to myself. I was about to say, assumedly that means there's, like, animals and nasties out there.
Oh, bad things happen. We were bedeviled by the little gnomes.
Our bear's back up.
Alright. Hello, Captain. Do come in, come in. The mellifluous president steeples his fingers. On his desk, metal suns suspended from silver frames clack in the breeze. Now, are you here about work? Or do you consider the term vulgar as well? I send reports back to London periodically, but we can't be everywhere. So much to do, so little time. Places of particular solar activity will do nicely.
Now, how many Sky Stories? 4 Sky Stories for an invitation to present.
So, we can trade in port reports from other places.
Oh.
But only certain places.
From the circus, from the sun, the Clockwork Sun, and The House of Rods and Chains.
which we have not found.
No.
Although we would receive any information you have with an avid pleasure, which seems to imply that it's the avid
Oh, yeah.
horizon.
Yeah. I wonder
Alright.
if I wonder if they give you more for those ones from those places.
Maybe. Alright. The Royal Society's observatory is named for King Charles' canniest mistress. Okay. Nell's Tower is the jewel in the Society's crown. The sign in the door in neat copper plate reads, Nell's Tower closed for the 13th annual Airy dinner. Leave urgent business at doorstep. There's a polite cough at your shoulder. Turning, you see a tall man with a beard like a nest of vipers. The supercilious bursar introduces himself. I came to round up stragglers, but as a captain, you are of rank sufficient to attend the dinner if you wish to attend.
Heck
You wanna?
yeah.
There'll be port. The dinner is held in the mahogany and marble imperial dining room of Airy House. Every piece of the dinner service is mismatched, and both the furniture and the personages in the room are pleasantly rumpled. The supercilious bursar brings you to the high table where the 3 senior astronomers of Nell's Tower are holding court. You are introduced to the senatorial professor, the chair for the effulgent sciences, and the lecturer for imperial affairs as the first course is served. So if we dine on the game pie, it gets us supplies. If we guzzle the port, it will reduce our terror. Or we can eavesdrop on the conversation.
Now, I know I just had us resist the urge to drink like a maniac, but guzzling that port looks awfully tasty right now.
Glug, glug, glug.
You know.
Dropped it by 10. Nice.
Yeah.
Good lord. It smoked like fine cheese and fired like a master potter's kiln. The color is pale ruby like a star-kissed stone. Its bouquet is Homeric, as are the epithets you lavish upon it. The senatorial professor smiles and adjusts his blindfold. What? From the ruins of Port Avon, a marvelous find. The first course ends with a great smacking of lips and a general feeling of goodwill towards the chef. The supercilious bursar passes the dish of buttered potatoes with an oily smile. The conversation continues, lubricated by Herculean quantities of port. Buttered potatoes, roast squirmings, and sautéed Hybrian mushrooms are devoured in between rhetorical thrusts. So we can talk to the lecturer in Imperial Affairs, who is visibly holding her tongue and trying not to get drunk. We could talk to the chair for the effulgent services, who's wild and has savaged the potatoes. Or we could talk to the senatorial professor. He offers sly smiles from under his blindfold between slurpings of mushroom. He appears to enjoy playing the devil's advocate.
Oh, the effulgent sciences lady sounds like a good time.
She interrupts you repeatedly to make this point or that. At first, these feel like random interjections, but by the end, she is refuting points you made at the start of the course and anticipating your jokes with wild-eyed delight. I've always been in love with the heavens, is all the biography you get from her, however. The second course ends with the lecturer in Imperial Affairs telling a rather ribald joke and a hearty toast to the continued health of all present. Sherbets produced in London's sweet shops, sponge cake from the Admiral Nelson on Port Prosper, clotted cream, and actual strawberries grown in the gardens. More port. The conversation grows looser, the stories more risque. The supercilious bursar leans in conspiratorially. I arrange these dinners to promote unity, you understand. And of course for the good memory of our previous president, who nobly argued for the introduction of the society to the wilderness, and convinced Her Majesty of our utility. He toasts the large portrait of Airy that dominates the room. So, the lecturer in Imperial Affairs is now drunk. The chair for the effulgent services is drawing something on a napkin, and the senatorial professor is switching to brandy.
Let's talk to the lecturer this time.
She tops you up and attempts a wink. Never attempts a drink. Never waste a drop of wine, as my governess used to say. She sighs. I know what the bursar's up to. Distracting us from the fact that London's got us pointing the telescope at a dead corner of the sky. A matter of national security, they said. Got the wrong coordinates, if you ask me. Anyway, until they say we can move it, our studies are on hold. The third course comes to a close with a great groaning and heartfelt but false protestations that one couldn't possibly manage cheese and biscuits after this. The supercilious bursar leans in as the plates are cleared away. Before we adjourn, there's a question of patronage to consider. All eyes are on you. A hush falls over the table. The three faces of the astronomers are turned to you. The supercilious bursar continues as though nothing has changed. Our telescope is operated only by the will of the government. We are not allowed to move the telescope without permission. A bold skyfarer, such as yourself, might obtain such permission. Or at least an official-looking document that could conceivably construed as permission. Our astronomers would be very much interested in patronizing you. You bring them a permit and they can advance their researches. In exchange, they'll teach you what they know. Interesting. The blindfolded cantankerous astronomer of Old London will be your patron. The wild-eyed astronomer specializing in the habits of the stars will be your patron. Or the iron-haired astronomer, London's own appointment, will be your patron.
Star Lady sounds pretty nice.
Which one?
The sciences.
The chair for the effulgent sciences?
Yeah. She sounds like
she lets out a high laugh, wild as the shrieks of the bat-winged curators that ride the celestial winds. I'll show you such things, Captain. Come to the tower, do, and make sure you have a permit.
I can show you such delights.
So I don't think that we can do anything. That's creepy. Oh, we do have a ministry stamp permit.
Ooh. It's like, how convenient. I already have the authority to move the telescope.
Do you want to observe the clockwork sun first?
Yeah. That sounds like a thing to do.
Oh, great. The sun's rays shine from Albion's farthest corner to London in all its glory. Gold as bright as a king's hoard burnishes the empire in radiance. The sun never dims. You draw away, dazzled. And we got
The
tickets.
sun. The sun.
Cool.
The sun.
So let's observe, or let's deliver the permission then? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The ascent to the telescope is arduous and up an improbable number of winding stone stairs. At the top waits the telescope, gargantuan and gleaming as a dragon slumbering in its lair. The chair pulls the machinery to open the dome to the heavens with visible glee. For a few moments she stands alone, looking up, bathed in distant starlight. Then she's at the telescope, lowering the great barrel until the lens is at her eyes. Read her latest report. Okay. A small measure of progress was achieved. I fixed the telescope firmly on the horizon, as I had indicated previous. Much must be left to speculation, but I believe there are commonalities with my observances at Port Avon. A different intent, for sure, but one must wonder, for how long have our microscopic activities been under the lens of minds immeasurably superior to our own? I don't know what that means. Interesting. So if we get enough ministry stamp permits, which we can get from the high reaches,
Yes.
we can bring them back here and have her do stuff.
Yeah. Shall we check out the Rochester Club?
Oh. This is the meeting place of the infamous Rochester Racing Club. Brandy glasses gleam on the shelves. Polished brass fixtures abound. A fire roars in the hearth. Members sit in comfortable armchairs comparing war stories. Parts salvaged from broken trains adorn the walls. Inquire into joining the racing club or compete in a Rochester race.
We can inquire the club first.
Okay. The dismal debutante curls her lips. The boisterous harridan cackles. The current Lord Rochester laughs gamely before abruptly stopping. Oh, you were serious? He coughs to conceal his embarrassment. Well, should you really wish to join our merry company, you'll have to prove yourself a proper racer. The careless Deviless, in her smoked velvet jacket, appraises you carefully. I remember her. You'll need to prove your mettle, my dear. Win one of our races, and we'll be happy to admit you. All right, you want to win?
Let's try it out.
All right. Lord Rochester claps you on the back. Good sport, that. The rules are simple. Get to the destination port and back here in 30 days. Then you can call yourself a true Rochester racer.
Oh, God.
Savvy? They want us to go to Floating Parliament and back. All right.
within 30
That's-
days.
That's actually pretty easy. Then Portsmouth House has the Portsmouth Arsenal. Tell me more.
Oh.
Here you can
Ooh.
convert goods to experimental modifications, which can be exchanged for unique equipments.
Unique.
We have three
we
visions
have
of the
lots
heavens.
of those. We could do at
Wanna do one?
least... Yeah, at least one of those.
Right. What do you have? We need 12,
Oh.
8, 19, 9, 5, 10, 9. So 5.
5 gets us the Turk. Hold by
That
1 and
gets
hidden
us-
compartments by 1.
Good for smuggling. Occupies your auxiliary slot.
Wait, start from the top.
Okay. So the Montresor chamber occupies your bridge slot, requires at least 50 veils, and increases your hold by 4 and your quarters by 4.
Yeah, and we hadn't found anything that uses the bridge slot, so
Yeah.
I think that's the wheel.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
The Rossetti cabins occupy your plating slot, require your hearts as at least 25, and increase your armor by 8 and your quarters by 2. So we would lose 2 hull, but we would gain 2 quarters. Amniotic crew containment occupies plating slots, veils at 75, increases armor by 13 and quarters by 5, so it's a better version of that.
Yeah.
The defensive library system requires hearts at least 25, increases armor by 5 and hold by 4. Which actually is better than what we have, I believe. Because we have... No. The hold thing that we have increases our hold by 8, I believe.
Yeah, but that goes in the auxiliary slot. Oh, wait, is auxiliary the hold section?
Yes.
I thought
believe so.
auxiliary was the drill section.
Proserpina...
Yes, mining array.
Superior mining and smelting, which is... Occupies your auxiliary slot, requires your veils at least 25, and increases your hold by 4. I think that
But
would
also
replace
lets you
our drill.
mine.
Yeah. The Carmilla, a forward-mounted cannery that affords the bridge view an excellent view as your prey is filleted. It's cannery that's unusually mounted in the bridge slot, requires at least 25 mirrors, and increases your armor by 5. Huh.
How quaint.
How quaint.
Do you know?
Cool.
Do you know Carmilla? It's a
Carmilla-
vampire story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a
Letting
character
you-
in Castlevania, too.
Oh yeah, that too.
Alright.
She's
So I guess
Tangentially Dracula related.
everything is tangentially Dracula related. Perhaps they'll be willing to do things.
Things.
Oh no, they're only they're directing us to the arsenal. Ooh, but this guy
Inscriptions of the
His-
sky.
if it's work you're after, I can be of assistance in that department. The inscribed tinkerer produces a slim notebook.
Oh,
A correspondence
the sickles.
captain. The incandescent language, the Pentecostal tongues of the stars. She invites you to examine the broken sigils that score her skin, mirrored in her notebook. I've heard of a unique sigil I've not come across before. It's been cited by students in Trader's Wood, by an old friend in the mausoleum, and by my least favorite person in Pan. As a captain, you could get to those places and confirm the sighting. I'd give you access to a few of my unique designs should you wish to help. So, we know where the Most Serene Mausoleum is. We know
Yeah.
where Trader's Wood is. But we have no idea where Pan is.
No. And I remember seeing the option for that sigil thing at the mausoleum.
Yeah. For anybody that's curious, Trader's Wood is actually kind of down here.
Yeah,
So,
there must be a section down there.
all right. So next time on Character Select, we're still looking for something. I don't know where it is, but it's about this far out, so it could be anywhere in this area.
It could be in
But-
that top east section that we didn't. Yeah, up there.
Yeah. There's a lot of places it could be. But we actually have a quest. We have to get to the floating parliament and back, which we could go to the Royal Society, go to London, grab our munitions, drop them off at Parliament, come all the way back to the Royal Society, and maybe find the sun. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And guard.
We're getting there.
The sun.
We're doing it.
The sun.
Soon we can drive into the sun again. And immediately sacrifice our poor friend, Andre Thibodeau.